Peace family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I want to do is I want to talk to my chosen ones about birds of a feather most definitely flock together. Yes, you will be out at certain places and locations and you'll see multiple birds of different cultures vibing and flying and hanging out and doing what they do together, right? But when they're separating and they're going off and doing their thing, you're usually going to catch them grouped off. You know, you got these birds right here, the little birds all vibing together, the bigger birds, they all take off in their space together, but they all don't mind coming together to eat or hang out and vibe. And what kind of brought me to the subject today was when you ride with the greater good, the natural flow of things of life, you don't play sides. Because we already understand it's a spiritual war going on out here. So in today's society, you'll catch a lot of people wanting to play both sides. They want their cake, ice cream, and eat it too, you know. And a lot of beings, you'll already understand that this is how they vibrate by the knowledge and information that they give you. So what brings me to the subject today was I had to do some deleting, blocking, and removing of some beings. And it was more so of the people that were playing the middle side. And I'm not a middle guy rider, so for me it's like, if your frequency matches this low ass vibration frequency over here, then you should go over there and vibe with those beings. You should get the fuck away from me, and I will not hold you up from getting the fuck away from me. Because clearly you are not a high vibrating frequency being. So a lot of these beings and people out here, right, they really be spiritual bums. They don't be doing shit spiritually. They're very good at masking, hiding, and being witches and warlords. So for them, when they get around organic beings like us, it makes it extremely difficult for them to be themselves. And when situations happen and occur with members of their team, they want our energy. They want to keep our energy because we're light beings. We bring ideas, we bring life, energy, we bring a lot of shit to the table. But they are such low vibrating beings that they can only flock with their kind. So a situation happened where this one guy I used to game with, I had unfriended him, right? I just unfriended him because I just don't like certain energies in the AM when I'm doing my computer work. So I don't game all day, but when I get up and my computer is working and it's exporting and it's not anything that I can do in the computer while the computer is working, and let's say I already got my workout in for the day, I'm usually going to be getting my gaming in for 2.5, 3 hours while this is uploading. Sometimes longer depending on who's on, what's going on, or how much digital work I have to do. But if you understand the digital world, it's a lot of marketing, so you'll be using a lot of these phones and the computer technology. But I had one being get upset, right? Because I realized he was jealous and envious of me. And I realized even more why, because his own brother he was raised in the house with, I heard his brother talking to his son, which is the other dude's uncle, and he was like, the picture of the little boy that's on the dude who I'm no longer associated with on his Facebook page is not his son. He's never conceived a child, but he has to listen to me enjoy mine and also lie about his. So it was a lot of things in the middle that was really witchy. So outside of this motherfucker lying about having a child is his, getting everybody to go to his Facebook saying it's his child and it's not his fucking child. He's never conceived any kids. It's really weird. It would make sense for the other guy who I met through him to stay associates with him, even though when everything was transpiring, they already knew what the other dude did was stupid, it was wrong, it was witchy. The other guy has had a lot of friction with a lot of other beings, but the beings that he chooses to keep around him are all weak ass pieces of shit, so they just listen to everything he say, every single one of them. So it was like every time I would be on the game, he would get on they would all be like, oh, yeah, well, Kelly's on, so I'm going to go over here and chop it up with him. All right, take your faggot ass over there. The thing is with me is like, you don't have to dance around back and forth with me. Just delete, block, and remove me. I promise you, I am 10 times more valuable than this piece of shit. But what happens is you know you're a piece of shit. So what more sense does it make for two pieces of shit to hang out with each other so nobody feels greater or lesser? Hey, the birds of a feather flock to motherfucking gather. It's just how it works. You got somebody who is a natural liar, just manipulator, make stories up, all kind of things. Then you got another organic being over here who's been putting his life out there publicly. You hear him with his child. Their argument to what they throw out there about my business, which is none of their fucking business, even though they can discuss whatever fuck, they like to go around and say, well, I don't like the way he talked to his girl. I would never talk to my girls like that, or my person like that, or this shit like this. And I be thinking to myself, like, of course you wouldn't, because you don't have any balls. Why would you? Why would you communicate the way I communicate? 1, with the public, 2, with males, and 3, with females. Why would you? You don't have any balls. This is what a real masculine man looks like. If I was being so disrespectful to the females that was in my space, trust me, they wouldn't want to be in my space anymore. They would not want to be in my space anymore. So it's funny to me when I hear beta, low vibrating frequency beings be concerned with how I'm engaging and interacting out here, because clearly I'm doing more than you guys. And these are things that people throw out when they don't have any balls. So if I didn't have any balls and I seen somebody with 2 balls, of course I'm be like, man, why this nigga got 2 balls? Man, he only gave me 1. And the other person like, well, yeah, well, my girl cut both of mine off. Well, that's y'all. That's y'all. That's y'all. So I don't really have like an explanation for me having bigger balls and kahunas and riding in my masculine energy versus them who likes to take fingers and toys up their butt as men. That's a clear sign that we're on 2 different pages. You want to tell somebody that, this good when you do this. Me, I'm one of the people that if you go back there, I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. Sorry, that is not the play area. You got the whole front area. You can play with it. He gonna have fun with you. He gonna talk back with you. Don't go back there. All right. So that's where the birds of a feathers be flocking together at. They have no choice. They both know that they are demons, full out demons. They both know they ain't doing shit. So they all just have to vibe around and follow each other. We grown ass people. We mature. So since when did we start saying, okay, well, I known him longer, so I'm going to stay friends? I'm a grown ass man who's 37 years old. I don't even deal with my fucking mama. So when I deal with stupid ass, ignorant ass little fucking pieces of shit ass beings, I don't pay that shit no mind. Because we all understand that longevity does not fucking equate to value. Longevity does not equate to fucking value. So that's how you know you're dealing with ignorant people, when they make it seem like, oh, well, I'm not choosing sides. Yes, you are. You are choosing sides, and sides have been chosen. I'm just somebody who's real enough to say it, motherfucker. That's my point. I am honest enough to say it. While everybody else want to dance and do the hopscotch thing, maybe I'll jump, maybe I won't, maybe I'll jump. I'm going to kick your ass in there. Or I'm going to walk the fuck away from the game. I don't want to play with y'all motherfuckers who keep dancing all over the place. I don't do that shit. And the thing is with me is, I done already put ideas on the table for any of the associates that I was in that space with. I do this digitally. You know what I offered them? Hey, we already gaming. I already got my live stream set up. How about we all collaborate, since we already have these talks sometimes? How about we build in a gaming network and build this community and the spiritual knowledge up through the game stream. That'll be a whole nother avenue away from this avenue. But when you deal with beings who are weak as shit, they don't look at those as ideas. They just look at it, oh yeah, I'm a weak ass piece of shit. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna go get me a beer. I'm gonna go smoke my bud, and I'm just gonna sit around and do nothing with my fucking life. Cause they ain't shit. Go clock in at a job and clock out and you ain't doing nothing. I don't like to say nothing. You aren't doing anything. I correct myself even when it's me by myself. I don't care. Like, that's just me. How do I get better if I don't make the damn adjustments? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm doing it here for the camera, but I am in my own space. You know, so don't get caught up dancing around with people who play the fence, people who gossiping about you. I already knew that they both was gossiping about me because it came around through multiple people and multiple streams. And I can get up in the AM and one of my buddies be on the PSN app right here, and a motherfucking just be already in the game with them and be like, yeah, why that nigga Cali still talking about you? I'm like, damn. Well, he could just tap into my content on YouTube if he really loves me that much. You know, and he really needs to know and talk about me and what's going on with me and try to get everybody to side against me. The thing is with me though, I've been fighting this war my whole life, so I don't give a fuck about nobody siding against me. I don't give two fucks about somebody siding against me because I've been banging by myself. I came in this world by myself. I went in the prison system by myself. I came out by myself. I've been putting this knowledge out by myself. I've been doing a lot of shit by myself. So when people do things like that, it only reminds me of how much stronger than them I am. Because in my world, we do compare. Squirrels know what to eat because they saw another squirrel could do it. Dares know where to go because they seen other dares do it. Humans, we do the same thing, motherfucker. Everybody wasn't going to Starbucks when it first came out. Everybody wasn't going to Target either, or Walmart. All those places was not being used. None of them. So what we have to understand is, if people and beings are looking similar, you know, the duck got the feathers, it got the little flaps, feet, it got everything that says, hey, I am a duck. And then another duck pulls up and it's like, hey, I'm a duck, but you sitting over there as a motherfucking geese. You know, we already know the ducks and geeses. They look similar, but they're pretty different if you get close enough to them. You're like, oh shit. Or let's just say a swan, just to be extra different, you know. You gonna go looking over them, you gonna be having your little chest out because you know you're a little bit more different than them. That's just how we are designed. I don't know why people make it seem like it's the end of the world or it's too harsh or too harmful to kind of pat yourself on the back or give yourself some congratulations for the work you've been putting in. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between walking around egotistical and bullying people and shoving your knowledge down people's throat. You know, here, take this, take this, take that, take that. Nah, I ain't one of them beings. So for me, when I speak, that's not how the vibration goes out to the universe. That's not how I operate. So it would never go that way. But you have to understand, birds of a feather are always gonna fucking flock together. That's why they go down south when it gets cold outside. God damn it. They already know. They have to stick together. So I never got mad when the other one jumped parties a couple times when Cal got straight on. Like some automatic dick riding. As soon as he get on, yeah, hey guys, I'm gonna go jump over here with Callie. Oh yeah, cause he sucks the best one. Oh yes, this is all I do. That's what it seems like and it feels like. This motherfucker is nobody special and doing nothing with his life. And the other one knows he's a piece of shit. So he's like, you know what? I'll just fuck with this piece of shit because I'm a piece of shit. And we'll both be pieces of shit together and I can feel better. But when I'm with this other one, this swan, he makes me feel worse. because this nigga is elevating, he's growing, he's speaking of some shit that makes sense, he's doing these things, he's taking the steps. Oh yeah. That's too much to compare with. Why would I do that? And this nigga talk publicly? No. He stand on his shit? No. I'm not fucking with him. No. He's too honest. Why would I do that? This guy's a liar. He's easy. He cheats. You know, he complains all the goddamn time. Like, I seem like the good guy to him. So anytime they can be bumped over into a better position to make them feel like they're doing a little bit better, feel like they have another up on somebody, that's cool. But in all actuality, actually have the motherfucking up. Don't fake it or pretend like you do. Actually have the up. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to run it up too long. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. Don't be surprised when these witchy witches stick together or you see these warlords running together. You know what I'm saying? They was all in the same closet. They was in the same closet. I'm gonna leave it at that. Tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.